Whoa! Huh! Yeah! What is it good for? A shitty comic! Yeah, I came up with that on the spot, and I dare say it was more creative than this comic. It was never really a question about when, but rather how Christian would get back. But I had no idea it would be this lazy. I mean, this is like a James Bond movie where James is strapped to a table. A deadly laser is slowly moving towards him. And the next time we see him, he's strutting around the street shooting people with razor hats. What? I love James Bond. The old ones, not the new ones. Fuck that. So, even though I don't want to, we're returning to the major war that is going on in Kivigville, where Christian has just pulled up in his car. That is apparently a transformer. Autobots, transform and attack PVC citizens Decepticons. Once again, allow me to point out that Christian says that he owns all of this stuff. That's Pokemon, Sonichu, and now also Transformers and Power Rangers. I mean, this shit isn't even a parody. It's without a shadow of doubt ripping off. And it's not just Christian's car that transforms. There's 4 more. Prowler, Bumble Lumber, Armdrax or Armorax, and Evelina? Okay, first of all, fuck you for naming one of those after my little sister. Second of all, why is she pink? I thought Transformers were hermaphrodites and didn't have sexes. Or even sex. Then again, how else would we have hardstyle? Now, what follows is completely out of logic, and I can't tell for dick what's going on. So, here's my interpretation. Sonichu sees a ninja hiding in a bush while Transformers play catch with Rosechu. Meanwhile, a police car is driving away, fleeing from Sonichu. Meanwhile, Sonichu is trying on a cloak for some odd reason and then gets impaled through the cheeks by lightning. And the worst part is that, having read this much of the comic, this wouldn't be too far-fetched. So, an apartment complex has been set ablaze, and someone is letting her 2 Pokemons go. But what we get are very obviously a Sonichu and a Rosechu. Keep track of your own fucking law! And the Pokemon trainer dies. I shit you not. The entire apartment complex blows up, and all that's left is Mickey Mouse ears? Apparently the ears belongs to someone known as Panda Halo, who pretended to die January 2009 in the Australian bushfires. What a lovely way to respect the people who passed away. Not even bothering showing the person and having her die in a horrible fire. A little trivia here is probably in order just to make this all the more ridiculous. Panda Halo was once Christian's girlfriend. I still don't know whether it was fake or not, but claiming to die in a massive fire seems as good a way to get out of a relationship as any.
I've been under a lot of stress lately, but Sarah, Cassandra McKenzie, Panda Halo, she was in that neck of the woods, and I haven't heard from her in like over 2 weeks. And the fire's been going on for like during the past few weeks, so I pray that she's still alive. I hope she didn't die in the fire.
Classy. Meanwhile, Sonichu is running along a road and is getting shot at by a robot. Sonichu then jumps up at the robot and rips off its head.
Fatality.
So, for no reason probably explained, the road suddenly has a bump, and Christian jumps up and lands in front of a brown Sonichu who gets owned in less than a second. He is then confronted with Knight Sir HC, Giovanni, Robotnik, and a big transformer. Giovanni seems to be in a favorable position and seems to have Sonichu right where he wants him. Gee, I wish there was some deus ex machina that come out of fucking nowhere and save the day in a way that makes no sense whatsoever. And as predicted, a basketball comes out of nowhere and hits Giovanni square in the face, and cuts the Transformer's arm clean off. Sonichu catches her and explains, "Oh, thank God! You fainted while that Punislav had you in its clutches. I chased after with a couple of minor interruptions. We are at Kivik Central Park. Giovanni wanted to blackmail your safety and well-being for rule over Kivikville. I almost gave in, but then someone cut off the hand of the robot that was holding you. I rushed to catch it and rescue you." In case you were asleep up to now you know what you missed. Not a fucking thing. Also, catch it? What, you wanted to catch the robot's hand? High five? And now it gets stupid. The ones who saved them were Bionic and Darkbind, the Zelda Sonichu. I was leveling up with experience by practicing my swordsmanship on some goblins and demons. So now the Sonichu universe also has goblins and demons? Plus he was leveling up? With experience? What, they have RPG elements in this world? So Nitsa HC wakes up and hurls a Pokeball at Bionic because, realistically speaking, seeing a Pokeball is made of metal, it should hurt him more than the basketball. Fuck me, why am I even trying? So a Nidoking pops forth, but gets defeated because it's a poison Pokemon and they throw mud at it? And Nitsa HC shoots his own version of a Kershey Ha at Bionic, who then takes it in his hands and start playing basketball with it before throwing it back at Nitsa HC, who immediately gets hit by nothing but spontaneous, instantaneous, chronic diarrhea. So fucking stupid. Also, hypocrisy much?
Sometimes it just comes out that I sometimes accidentally poo my pants. But I mean, who hasn't in their lifetime? I mean, pooed their childhood diapers, much less pooed their underwear. At least once in their lifetime. I mean, we're only human. Nothing to be ashamed of.
We move on to Magichan and Sylvana, who apparently has fought and lost. And how much you wanna bet we'll get a throwback to this as well, with them speaking as if we witnessed it all. And then we get thrown back to Lance, who's having La Skunk in a cheerleader's dress dancing for him. There you go, furry lovers, don't say I'm not doing anything for ya. Just an update for you two. We managed to take out some of the baddies. All the other electric hedgehogs are aiding the medics with transport of the injured citizens, and to be unbrainwashed jerk-ups. Although some of them didn't make it sadly. The Autobots are cleaning up the PVC citizen Decepticlone parts to be transported to the army bases for recycling. The CWC Power Rangers took down a supersized B manager and married senior comic with survivable injuries. Then they both shrunk down to their original sizes. Our police and army forces held their ground very well, again a few casualties within. The mall's protective dome is starting to weaken, and Slawil is closing in now. Our defense volunteers are... Shit's going bad, they don't really care about the casualties. Christian's English is broken as all fuck. The attacking army are referred to as baddies, which is more stupid than George Bush's evil man thing. And we have pretty much explained something that'd be much more enjoyable watching than Sonichu dicking about! So Marilee Walsh is preparing a chant to destroy the dome of the mall as Sonichu leaps up and snatches Marilee Walsh's broom away from under her without her knowing it. Seriously, did you not have any plan to avoid getting her plans fucked up by Sonichu? It's not like it's the first time. So they fight and Sonichu apparently kicks Mary off some platform. I'm pretty sure a drop to your death near the mall is against health regulations. Sonichu then saves Marilee Walsh before she escapes, and Roseju asks why Sonichu saved her. Well, as a hero, I could not help but to answer a cry. Besides which, the true final blow on that which belongs only to Christian. Okay, that sentence doesn't make any kind of sense. Also, dead and you are, by its very definition, a fucking goody two-shoe Mary fucking Sue. And so this comic ends with them all posing outside the mall. Alright, that's it. This shit is so bad, I've actually managed to get pissed off by it. So follow me next time as I hammer the last nail into this shit's coffin in an extra long webcomic relief special, The End of Sonichu. I'll see you there, so take care till next time.
Ma, what you wanna do? I'm in front of you. Grab a friend, see, I can have fun with you. Or me and you put on a stage show. In the mall, kids ask how they chain glow. Point to her, they say, wow, it's the same glow. Point to me, I say, yeah, it's the same dough. We the same type. You my air light. Yeah. You had me sleeping in the same bed, ain't night.
Go ride with me, you deserving the best. Take a few shots, let it burn in your...
Extra long webcomic relief episode. The special where I end Sonichu. I'll see you there. So take fucking hell, Oscar. I was on a roll.